Massive national alert going on over here with XRP in the news once again. Is this it? What's going to take us to $1? Question everything, trust nothing. This is Debate Crypto. Welcome back, everybody. We are here once again. Today is a good old Wednesday, October 4th. Finally is done so. The 2 o'clock national emergency alert has come and gone, and we're still here, guys. It was just a test. Nobody freak out. But if you're part of the Danger Close Alpha community, you know what's up. You know we need a bunker. We're working on it. We're going to make it happen one way or another. Guys, so here we are. Massive news came out yesterday with XRP. XRP has once again beat the SEC with the judge being able to throw out their case against the appeal that the SEC wanted against XRP. So XRP is officially, and my guess, not a security. There's no appeal happening, and we're shooting off to $1. We're gonna cross $1. XRP's had a massive pump. We're going to be jumping into the chart here. We're going to be talking about Arbitrum Whales and what they've been up to. We're going to be talking about some Bitcoin spot ETF news coming in hot, hotter than that national alert, let me tell you. And last but not least, we're going to be talking about the FTX court case a little bit here today as well. But guys, buckle in, smash those likes if you haven't already, and let's get rocking and rolling. Let me jump in here into the chat real quick. What's up, Patriot Caveman? Always a big supporter of the show. RC Rex, what's going on? Haggy, what's up? And Darren does things. What is going on? Tinfoil Hat Squad. But seriously, what's up? Yeah, there's definitely something up that we're going to be talking about in our Danger Close Alpha podcast that people need to be aware of for sure. Things are suspicious right now. But let me jump here into the charts. Let's do a quick little market overwatch first, and then we'll jump over to the charts here. So let me share my screen. Here we are. Here we are, guys. By the way, I'm also now that we're already here, I'm gonna show you, since let's do this quickly and then I'll show you something pretty cool. Everything's up pretty decently in the last 7 days. Solana up 21%, XRP up 6%, up 4.7% in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin, Ethereum kind of just holding on there, right? Not doing anything drastic, but we are moving up to the 2,700, 27,800, 27,700, give or take. Or hopefully we can see a pump here. I think we will, but that's for a later time. I'll show you in the chart what I'm talking about. XRP making its move, and everything else is pretty flat. Not gonna say in the last 24 hours. The week hasn't been terrible though. The week has been pretty good. Cardano up 5%. Dogecoin Tron up 4%. Polygon up 11%. Baby, let's go. Polkadot wrapped Bitcoin up 5%. Poopaloop. Avalanche up 13%. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. So guys, let me show you here a little something. Actually, the fear and greed is still pretty neutral, which is good. I'm going to show you my watch list, which is actually my portfolio. So you guys are getting a portfolio reveal here of what it is that I actually hold. So clearly this is not in any specific order of the amount I own something versus another thing, but this is all the assets that I own. So Bitcoin, Ethereum, I do have a small bag of Solana, Cardano, I have a decent sized bag of that. Dogecoin, a tiny little droplet of Dogecoin just in case, right? Matic, not as much as I wanted. Definitely going to be looking to accumulate a lot more. Polkadot, also a small bag. Litecoin, small bag. Chainlink, working on that bag for sure. ICP, small bag. And Quant is the latest add here to my portfolio. I just recently started picking up Quant when it was below $90. Now we're at $86. We're dropping even more. I'm hoping for a little bit more of a drop before I continue to accumulate more, but I will be trying to accumulate as much quant as I can under 90 bucks. And Gala, once again, real small bag. Actually, yeah, actually a small bag. I haven't accumulated any more. Started accumulating this before the whole founders dilemma started, but might pick up some more. Got to do some more research, see what's going on there or not. But that is my portfolio, guys. I've never revealed that before ever. So you guys have any questions, or you guys want to shoot your portfolio over, or things that you're looking to accumulate in this bear market, let me know. Drop it in the chat. What cryptos you're out here looking to accumulate during this bear market? But guys, let's jump in to what is happening in the charts. The charts are looking pretty interesting right now. Let me tell you, pretty interesting indeed. If I can only find my chart, I could finally talk to you guys about it. But here we are. I've just found it. And this is going to be very interesting to talk about here. Live, we're pumping right now. So this is going to be interesting. Here we are. Where is my thing? All right, let's pull it up. Here we are, guys. We are pumping right now, as you can see, live on the 15-minute chart, printing a big old Bitcoin boner, right? Trying to hit that. We hit that 27,800. We're pulling back a little bit right now. There's this massive single print over here. It looks almost like it, was going to create like a little M pattern here, potentially going down, but it's actually cleaning itself up pretty nicely, to be honest. So let me show you my chart here on the daily, on the 4 hour. Make it a little bit better. So yesterday we talked about this wedge, right? This little bit of a wedge here, talking about maybe retesting it. It looks like we were able to start curving back up before even coming as low as this, which is a good sign. Like I said here, the oscillator for ChartPrime showed us the overbought and the reversal, and now this has come down to a neutral level and seems to be turning back around to potentially going bullish and flipping green once again and coming up here. So if that is the case, that is extremely bullish. Hopefully, we do cross this 28,900, the quarter three piv. Let's see what else. What else do we have going on here? What other patterns can we see? Why is my regression trend? Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's my regression trend. Let me update my yearly range. Pretty much exactly the same still. So very, very interesting here. Very interesting what's happening with Bitcoin, with the oscillator here on the 4 hour. Hopefully, we do see a nice pump here and we get a reversal. And that would be great. If we get one of these green triangles down here, we'll get a little reversal indicator from the ChartPrime oscillator. Let me check the open interest if the open interest is picking up here. As you guys can see here, open interest has been somewhat picking up as well. Nothing drastic of a reversal just yet, but if we keep accumulating, open interest is still slowly increasing, I guess. That does show some little bit of strength. I would love to see a lot more open interest than what we're seeing right now, but any little bit of open interest we're getting, I guess, is a good sign. Yeah, I understand that it looks very similar to the chart up here. It's actually not candle for candle. This is literally the open interest. It's something else completely different. I'm not going to dive into it. I'm not going to give you a whole TA session on it, but it gives you strength of a move. If it's increasing, whatever direction the price is going in that moment means it is a strong move. If open interest is decreasing, whatever direction that price is going is a weak move. So there's your little TA sesh for the day. But let's jump over to XRP, because XRP, well, actually, I'm not going to show the XRP chart just yet. It's actually a little interesting, but I'm not going to show it just yet. And guys, if you're just jumping in here right now, smash those likes if you haven't smashed those likes. Trading Wars is coming October 16th. We are 2 weeks away, guys. 2 weeks away, or I should say less than 2 weeks away from Trading Wars. So if you haven't signed up yet, if you haven't gotten ready, make sure you jump into the link on the chat. It's pinned to the top. Jump in there, sign up, get ready, and make some money competing against these TA professionals, if you know what I mean. So, guys, sign up for that. Get ready, smash those likes, really help us out. Um, just hit those likes. So, let's jump in here to the first thing. Let's get over it with the Bitcoin spot ETF. We've talked a lot about this on the show. So, let's get on with what is happening here. Ex BlackRock director says SEC will approve a Bitcoin ETF in 3 to 6 months. This is massive. If this is true, this is huge. And we've been talking about this, specifically I've been talking about this a lot lately, that we're going to get an ETF approval a lot sooner than we think, and it's going to catch people by surprise. In the next 3 months will be the end of this year. So we could potentially have one by the end of this year, or add 3 more months after that. That would be about March, April time of 2024, which lines up perfectly with the Bitcoin halving. So anywhere in between that time, we are off to the races, baby. Former BlackRock managing director Steven, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name, who's now the CEO of Market Vector Indexes, gives the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission 3 to 6 months before it approves a Bitcoin spot ETF. Schofield, I guess is how you say his name, gave his estimate during a panel discussion on ETFs at CC Data's Digital Asset Summit in London yesterday, where he was joined by another ex BlackRock director, Martin Bednall, now the CEO of Jacob, Jacob, Jacoby Asset Management. So they're talking about Europe's first Bitcoin ETF. They already have a Bitcoin ETF. And they've gotten everything done. The US is the one that's been lagging behind, right? So this pending application, if this were to go through, BlackRock is, holding $9.2 trillion in assets under management right now, and they've only this is their record, right? 575 ETFs applications they filed and have gotten approved. Only one was not approved. And then that one was later corrected at a later time. The law was literally fixed because the law was incorrect, and it was approved. So it wasn't even their fault, guys. They still got that one that's here. But just for the record book, they were only denied one time. So I do not believe that they will be denied when they come for this BlackRock ETF. BlackRock has been heavily invested in the Bitcoin mining process. They've been heavily invested with Coinbase and a lot of this other massive companies going on. So fast forward here to the summer of 2023, Fink appeared on Fox News and said that crypto is digitizing gold in many ways. It is 100%, right? If you know anything about money, if you know anything about hard money and assets, and if you're a proponent of gold and everything that gold holds and holds in value, how can you not be a proponent of Bitcoin when Bitcoin does everything gold can, but better? The only thing that Bitcoin can't do is be held physically, and that's actually a good aspect of the asset versus gold. Because guess what? That means security is a problem for gold. And in the apocalypse, you walking around with your sack of gold, it's not going to go well for you. Versus, you know, your Bitcoin in your hardware wallet, right? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And there's a lot of scenarios, right, where Bitcoin cannot be applicable in a doomsday scenario, but that's not the point. That's just an exaggeration here that I wanted to make. So let's jump on over. Let's stop talking about the Bitcoin ETF. If it does happen, it's going to be massive. It's going to be huge. It's going to skyrocket. I mean, $43,000 Bitcoin is nothing, right? It's not even a target at that point. We're just going to fly through that thing like butter if we get a spot ETF here in the next 3 to 6 months. So I'm super excited. I am hopeful that that is going to happen in the next 3 to 6 months. I definitely believe we're going to have a spot ETF before the next bull run. 2024 is going to be the year of the ETF. There's just no way around it. There's just no way that you don't see a spot ETF occur before 2025. I cannot see them delaying for a whole another year. There's just no way. And there's too much pressure on the SEC. The SEC keeps on taking losses. The Congress having committees and meetings and putting Gary Gensler on the spot, pushing him to approve a spot ETF ASAP. There's just no way. There is just no way. So let's jump over to talking about pressure. There's a lot of buying pressure for Arbitrum. Once again, in the news, whales are very active in Arbitrum. They made big moves throughout the day. This was happening today. There you go, Arbitrum, right? So, a leading whale wallet has completed a series of transactions involving Arbitrum and wrapped Bitcoin tokens. According to on-chain analyst Ember Monitoring, PDAN.eth sold 1.7 million Arbitrum tokens worth approximately $1.47 million half an hour ago. Wow. This article came out 26 minutes ago. Well, so when they write half an hour ago, they literally mean it. This sale was made at an average price of 0.86 cents per token. Interestingly, PDAN had previously purchased these ARB tokens September 14 to 29 at the average price of 82 cents. This strategic move resulted in a 5% increase, resulting in a profit of approximately $70,000. Guys, you see what's happening here? Sold at 86, bought at 82, 5%. 5% took profits, $70,000. This is important for everyone out there that's listening. People get extremely greedy with their profits, whether they're doing it on spot, right? They're buying and selling spot and they're dollar cost averaging, or they are trading. A 5% move. He got in between September 14th and 29th. Today's October 4th, right? Maybe about 2 weeks. Made $70,000, jumped out, took his profits. Lots of people in the crypto space today, right now, sometimes even myself included, I am guilty of this as well. So this is good to talk about, right? We get too greedy with our profits. And if we had a massive trade, if we had a massive opportunity, most people don't take it. Most people just leave it there. It'll keep going. It'll go higher, right? If it did this well in 2 weeks, it's going to do even greater in another 2 weeks or another 4 weeks. And that's not always the case. And that's not a good logic. Learn how to take profits. Learn how to create moon bags, right? Take your initial out and let things ride. Keep going. That way, you're managing the risk of the money that you have in the market. And if you create a moon bag, there's just no way you can lose, right? You already took out your initial. The only thing you lose is unrealized gains, which obviously sucks, but nonetheless, you didn't lose any of the actual money that you put in. The following the sale of the ARB tokens, PDAN purchased 60 wrapped Bitcoin tokens for $1.64 million at an average price of 27.4. Oh, this is the guy that's pushing Bitcoin's price up. He bought this much Bitcoin at 27,400. That's why Bitcoin's pumping. That is why Bitcoin's pumping. Let me look over here. Yeah. We're having a small retracement over here, but let's keep going. Can simply be described as Bitcoin's counterpart in the Ethereum network. Oh yeah, in case you didn't know what wrapped Bitcoin is, wrapped Bitcoin is literally Bitcoin on the Ethereum network. That's what that pretty much is. So why did I cover this? I covered this because one, there's a lot of things happening with ARB token. Two, it's good to talk about how whales take profits, even though they got in just 2 or 3 weeks ago. They made a good trade and they're taking profits. People need to learn to take profits, myself included, Keeper included, and a lot of other people in this space included, need to learn how to take profits when the time comes and not get greedy. What is going on, guys? I see everybody in the chat. Greatly appreciate every single one of you here smashing those likes. Patrick Kevin says, I sold everything and put it into Caspa and Quant. Whoa, I don't know what everything is, but I hope you didn't sell the house for Caspa and Quant. I hope, I hope that's not the case. Somebody, let's see. Sorry about that, guys. I got distracted here. I got a message. Whoa, where am I? Who are you people? What? Let's keep moving on, guys. Let's talk about Amida. Let's talk about FTX court case, and then we're going to be jumping into the XRP news. If you haven't heard the XRP news yet, or you are excited to hear the XRP news, smash those likes, guys. Smash those likes. So, let me scroll on up here. Amida sent 4.1 billion FTT tokens to FTX before the crash. Dun, dun, dun. I think I have the little sound effect here. That's right. That's right. So $4.1 billion worth of FCT tokens between the exchange and Alameda Research just before the collapse happened. The NASAN report shared with Cointelegraph reveals the unique observations. The former FTX CEO appeared in court for the first time to face a litany of charges relating to the collapse of the FTX group. The collapse of FTX is widely reported to have been sparked by an initial report that flagged the significant 40% shares of Alameda. Let me stop this Telegram thing because it is extremely distracting. So, long story short, FTX collapsed. We all know that. He's in court right now. People are excited. Is he going to go to jail? Is he not? Most likely, right? On chain data indicates that FTX held around 280 million FTX tokens, 80% of the total 350 million entity supply. Blockchain data reflects considerable portions of entity trading volume, amounting to billions of dollars flowing between various FTX and Alameda wallets. Guys, you can't hide anything on the blockchain. It's gonna come out. It's gonna happen. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna collapse, especially if you're in exchange. You're gonna collapse. It's no bueno for anybody involved. Let me tell you, just nobody. So I do believe this guy is going to go to jail for a good amount of time unless he is able to broker some massive deal, which I don't see happening. It hasn't happened yet. This all went down last year in November, and we are literally almost at November again. And he just started coming to court. I think that was more than enough time to set up some type of deal if they were going to. I don't think that's going to happen. And you know, the news has come out that his parents are involved. They've got a lot of things going on, a lot of speculation. They're trying to revive FTX, which I believe is literally ludicrous, right? I don't understand anybody that could trust their money and jump back onto an exchange just because uh, the people operating it have changed names, right? They just kind of just swap faces, one NPC for another, and automatically, oh, we're a whole new place, guys. We would never do what we did before. Really, you really think I'm going to believe that? Right? I'm surprised that they didn't decide to just rebrand FTX to something else and sell the company. That would make a lot more sense. And then just buy it themselves from themselves in a different shell company, rebrand, start all over again, and then possibly do the same thing all over again. That's why you can't trust centralized exchanges. That is why you got to stay off the centralized exchanges. Get on there, make your on ramp, off ramp, make your trade if you're going to make your trade, and get your money out of there because it ain't safe and nobody sends it safe for yours. Because if it's not your keys, it's not your coins, baby. That's how it works in crypto land. All right, let's move on to XRP and let's jump into the charts here for XRP because I'm excited to talk about XRP. Massive win again, right? Eyes $1 as judge denies SEC motion to appeal the Ripple ruling. Therefore, saying what we ruled is what we ruled, and there's no if, ands, or buts about it, baby. Judge Torres delivered the ruling on October 3rd. That was last night. This move comes after the court's earlier ruling on July 13th, which delivered a split victory for the SEC and Ripple Labs. Somebody is, of course, calling me in the middle of my show. Sweet baby Lord. SEC and Ripple Labs, the regulatory agency, had sought to appeal the part of the ruling that it lost. Background of the case, I'm not going to read all of this. Point is, Torres denies the SEC's move to appeal. SEC is dead in the water. They got nowhere to go. And XRP is eyeing $1. It's had a massive retest of 54 cents. And let's jump over to the chart and look at this, right? So let's take a quick looky at XRP. Where's XRP at? XRP. There you are. So let's jump on out over here, and don't pay any attention to these lines over here. That's none of those lines are important. So we had a massive retest, right? We had a little bit of a massive little blow off here. We were like, oh, skyrocket, we're going to the moon, baby. Open interest was increasing. We're like, we're going to the moon, baby. And then we started to crash into this VWAP here, standard deviation of the VWAP from the daily. And guess what? Rejected once again. And it looks like we're putting a bit of a double top here situation, right? We swing failed the price here. Looks like we were swing failing the price here. I understand that this candle body is higher than this candle body, which is technically good. And this is almost looking like a double bottom situation. But we were not able to actually do anything with this double bottom to any actual extent of any line, anything. Like it just doesn't make any sense. XRP got the best news it could have gotten the first time. It didn't cross a dollar. XRP now once again gets the greatest news and once again can't even move. So this goes back to why are people such fanatics of XRP and believe that XRP is going to somehow decouple from the entire crypto space and financial system and just pump to the moon to $1,000 or $100, right? It makes absolutely no sense. It is literally delusional to think that. I'm not saying that XRP can't perform right in the next bull market now that it's finally got its regulatory clearing out of the way, right? In the next bull market, I can see it going to $5, maybe $7, right? Maybe a little, maybe even a little bit closer at an all-time high in my mind, maybe $10, maybe, right? Which would be huge. It would be enormous amount from where it's at today at 54 cents, right? How many X's is that? Can somebody do the math for me in the chat? Somebody do the math for me in the chat. How many X's is it from 54 cents to literally $10? Probably what, like a 20x from here? I don't know. Maybe my math is wrong. I'm not sure. Long story short, people will still be disappointed with that. XRP community will still be disappointed. And a lot of people in the XRP community will probably continue to hold. They will write it to $10, right? Let's say it goes to 10. I'm trying to be generous here, guys. It goes to $10 and people will still hold it. And like I mentioned earlier with the Arbitrum Whales, right? They were in 2-3 weeks and they sold and took $70,000 of profit. People will buy XRP right now at 54 cents or where it was before, write it to $10 and write it back down because they believe in this Kool-Aid cult-like mentality, thinking that it's going to go up forever and it's going to break $1,000. It's going to go to 10K. There's going to be this massive buyback. There's going to be all this crazy swift takeover, and a switch is just going to be automatically flipped, and XRP is going to take over the world, and you guys are going to become the new, less than 1% of elites. And that's just delusional, is what that is. I'm not trying to, like, I am not hating on the XRP army. I'm just trying to be as real as possible with you guys because somebody's got to tell you the truth. Somebody has to tell you that those hopes and dreams of becoming the elite and taking over the financial system and it's going to go to $10,000 is not real. That is the strategy that they use to make you exit liquidity. That's what that is. So please, for the love of all crypto, don't buy into that crazy narrative. If you believe that it's going to go to $10,000, right, and you got in at 54 cents, not financial advice, this is what I would do. If I got in at 54 cents right now, and I believe it's going to go to $10,000, and it rides up to $10 this next bull market, right, I'm going to be pulling out my entire initial, right, and maybe even 50% on my bag for 50 to 25%, 25 to 50% of my bag to be able to secure profits that I deserve and earned for holding the XRP for so damn long and dealing with all the nonsense, right? And leaving the rest because you got tons more, right? You got tons more of XRP. And if you believe it's going to go to $10,000, you don't need that many XRPs, right? You don't need that many tokens. So by taking 25 to 50% of your bag plus your initial, you have secured profits. You have managed the risk of the money you put in initially, pulled that and secured it back from the market, and left your moon bag to ride to the sunset, right? To ride to the moon forever and become that 1% elite that you believe is going to happen. It's that simple. It's honestly that simple. But I can't wait till the bull market happens because we're going to be talking about this. We're going to be seeing these people once again ride that bad boy all the way down. But talking about riding things up and down, XRP derivatives volume is surging by 185%. Here's what that means. XRP community, smash those likes. I know you didn't like what I just said, but smash those likes. XRP token is among the best performing cryptocurrencies of the day. It's up 6%, guys. Let's relax. What is it? The stock market here? We're getting excited over 6%, right? The price increase superior to 4.5 in the last 24 hours. You can tell we're in the bear market when we're getting excited about 4.5%. However, the most relevant surge is within the spot exchange in derivatives volume, with both more than doubling on October 4th. As you guys can see here, the volume, it was up 104%, which is a significant amount of volume. Not a significant amount in price, because XRP did have a token unlock, and that just means adding more tokens from the escrow to the circulating supply, which obviously is always going to suppress price. That's just the way it works. That's how they make money. It's called exit liquidity, right? So the digital assets market capitalization of close of 28 billion, as the token is traded at 52 cents at the time. It's actually up all the way at 53 right now, baby. Let's go. A whole nother penny up from the initial time it was written. So, despite the high volume of XRP changing hands in the spot market, the cryptocurrency created by Ripple is now seeing a massive spike in demand for derivative contracts, which gets more meaningful as both Bitcoin and Ethereum's derivatives volume have plummeted around 30% in the same period. I love how they do this. Like, oh, Ethereum and Bitcoin's derivative volume have plummeted over 30%, but it's all because of Ripple. This is Fugazi, guys. This is Fugazi. Bitcoin and Ethereum have had a massive rip in price action, way larger than XRP has in in this last year. Yet now that Bitcoin and Ethereum are having a cool off period, nobody wants Bitcoin or Ethereum. They all want XRP, and it's just a bunch of garbage. Star Arena is pumping the poop out of AVAX. I just heard about Stars Arena today. Don't really know what that's all about. I'm gonna be looking out for that for sure. So once again, here, guys, you guys can see the trading volume for Bitcoin and Ethereum is down, dun dun dun, and XRP volume is up, wah wah wah. Right? Great, awesome. Does that mean that the spot ETF for Bitcoin is not going to happen? No, spot ETF is still coming. Does that mean that the Ethereum spot ETF interest is gone? No, it doesn't mean that. It's still happening, right? Is XRP going to perform? Possibly. Is it going to go to 100 or 10,000? Absolutely not. It can't even get to $1 with the greatest news everyone's been waiting for. Everyone has been waiting for the SEC to finally lose against XRP. They've lost twice now, and we still can't hit $1. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I don't know what else to tell you guys about XRP, because it is redunculous that that is actually happening. Let's jump over to Twitter here, and let's talk about some of the, if you know, this was happening over there in the fatherland, right? This was happening. We are definitely not this well prepared here. Nobody here is this well prepared. If this is actually happening or going to happen, we're in trouble. We are 100% in trouble. Shout out to Joshua Jake for putting this out. This is what we covered earlier here in the show. And last but not least, definitely not that. We don't want to be talking about that here, right? We saw this as well. What was it I was going to show you guys on here? Well, we definitely saw this. Judge rejects. Look at him. Look at the man. Gary Gensler. He's like, give me that XRP is a security. XRP is a security. How dare you? Ah. Right. And then we got the national alert. I forgot what I was going to show you guys on here. Oh, here it is. Just in, over $200 million in Bitcoin were taken off exchanges yesterday. Yet they were showing you in that other article about how, oh my God, the percentage of volume is down. Nobody wants Bitcoin and Ethereum. Everybody wants XRP. Yet, look what's actually happening. Tons of Bitcoin are coming off exchanges. Yet a bunch of XRP is coming on to the market from their dump. We also got U.S. Congressman Patrick McHenry reported become temporary Speaker of the House. That's right. And he is pro Bitcoin, baby. Let's get it. Let's see what he can actually do. We also heard that there's interest in getting Trump as Speaker of the House in the meantime, right? He runs his campaign. That's going to be wild. That's going to be interesting if that actually happens and they can make it happen. Let me tell you, that is going to be exciting to watch. The news has been quite boring lately, except for the what you call it, except for this over here. This is definitely one of those things that I've been keeping an eye on. Let me tell you, it's not looking bueno, guys. Not looking bueno. But meanwhile, that we're already here, I might as well tell you guys a little secret if I haven't told you already. And here it is. Here's the secret, guys. Secret is this Trading Wars, baby. Trading Wars is coming October 16th. Look at this panel. We got Frankie Candles. We got Evan Aldo. We got Crypto Blood. We got Lifer, Ben Armstrong, Gareth, CVO, Jason out. Jason, I almost said Jason Apple. Jason Crypto Crow. We've got Magic and we got Crypto Face, all competing, going head to head in Team Keeper or Team Crusader on starting October 16th, which is a Monday. These are not the official teams. I see that you guys, some people were asking, right? I see the red PFP versus the blue PFP. Those are not the official teams. We are going to have an official draft live here on the show next week when Keeper gets back. But guys, if you have not signed up with our link here in the chat to join this competition, you are able to compete side by side against these traders. These traders are going to be going head to head, right? They're going to have 1 hour, Mondays and Thursdays, 1 hour respectively with their teams to trade here live on the show and show you how they can make it work, right? They're going to be competing to see what team has the highest P&L at the end of a 4-week competition. So their restrictions are they can only trade cryptos that are above $2 billion dollar market cap. Ain't no crypto manipulation happening over here, right? So it has to be 2 billion plus for market cap. They get 1 hour only live on the show. Our partner ZoomX is going to be tracking all of the trades happening to make sure they only trade between 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern live on the show. Those are the only things that are going to count for their P&L. But you guys get to compete against them. And you're like, oh, there's no way I can beat them. Here's your advantage, guys. Here's your advantage. One, you're not going to have a restriction like they have. They can only trade once per week per show, for their 1 hour. Outside of that, they can't trade. You guys are first off getting 20% off all fees, and I believe 20% of everything you deposit onto the exchange when you sign up with our code in the link here in the chat. As well, on top of that, you guys can trade all day, every day for the 4-week competition. So you guys have no restriction on time. So if 3 to 4 p.m. doesn't work for you because you're working or you're busy or you're doing anything, but midnight, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning works for you, then that's when you trade. If you can trade all day, trade all day. If you can trade every single day of the week, trade every single day of the week, right? Whatever works for you, whatever your strategy is, you can implement it with absolutely no restrictions. They're going to be restricted to receiving $1,000 to trade. If they lose it, they go bust. They're boom. They lose a team member, right? There is no re-upping themselves throughout the competition. If they lose all $1,000 and one team goes bankrupt, they're out. They lost, right? And the next team wins. So you guys don't get any type of restriction. So that is the advantage you guys have. So guys, Trading Wars. If you're not part of it, if you're not, I see Crypto Steve says, sorry, bro, I love you, but once I saw Big Boy's face, I'm out. Look, man, love it or hate it, he's a content creator like everyone else. Nobody knows what's happening, right? Everyone's innocent until proven guilty. So therefore, no matter what is said online on his side and on Hit Network side, nobody knows the truth. Only the courts will decide. And whatever the courts decide, people can take as the truth, right? Those are the evidence and the things that you have to go by. You can't just automatically X somebody out based off of just hearsay, their say, everyone's say, right? Nobody knows what's really going on. He's been good to us our entire career on YouTube. He's helped us grow. Him, and not just him, but him and Hit Network. We're friends with everyone, right? We're friends with Hit Network. We're friends with Ben. So there is no choosing sides. There is no, oh, we like Ben, but we don't like Hit Network, or we like Hit Network and we don't like Ben. We don't operate that way. So, like I said, everyone's innocent until proven guilty, and we're friends with both sides of the argument. Whatever is happening between them and their business agreements, right, is their personal problem. It's not our place to get involved and choose sides on that. So he is going to be part of the show. He's going to continue. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting, and I hope you're around. I hope you're around. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you give it a try and you just enjoy the show for what it is, right? Because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We're here to educate. Hopefully, people learn something about trading. People get involved to start learning how to trade, get inspired to start learning. Join one of these guys, one of these pro traders trading groups if they have one, and you're willing to join and pick up a new skill that might set you up to be financially free some point down the line. So, guys, we're super excited to start Trading Wars. This is only season one. Like I said, season one is going to be 4 weeks long with this cast. And then once again, when we jump onto season two, we're going to have a new cast of traders. We're already getting a bunch of DMs on Twitter and, of other content creators that some we know, some we don't know, that want to jump on and trade. And everyone is welcome. So if you guys know a crypto content creator that is a trader that live streams their trades, that maybe has a trading group or whatever it is, and has a presence and wants to come on the show, not only hit us up in the chat with their name, but also tag them on this post on Twitter and tell them, hey, you guys got to get ready for season two. You guys got to get ready for season three. We are building it in the background right now. The cast for season two, the cast for season three. Don't wait to the end of season one to start accumulating, because it's going to be too late. We're going to have the next 10 guys already lined up. So therefore, make sure you tag everybody on that post. Make sure you're getting involved. Hit that link in our chat and start joining this Trading Wars. This is going to be a show like nothing else on YouTube. It's going to be a live TV show competition brought to you by Debate Crypto to not just teach you about trading, teach you about risk management, but have fun, right? Have fun. Something that no YouTube channel is doing. There's never been anything like this, and this is going to be the first of its kind. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Lots of people are very excited about what we're building here. We have a lot of interest from other huge content creators and companies that want to see this thing succeed. So therefore, I appreciate every single one of you guys in the chat right now, showing the support, showing the love. Learning how to take profits, for sure. Learning how to take profits is something we're all going to learn in that Trading Wars show, because there's no point in trading if you're never going to take profits. So, guys, like always, question everything, trust nothing, and until next time, hodl like it's hot. See you guys.